All right, man. Let's get straight to it. Let me see if I can move this. No, let's go ahead and just remove that all, man. Peace, love, and light. Right. So we've all seen what's been going on around the world. Right. We've seen the Trump shooting. I wanted to give it a couple of days for things to die down before I came out here and started talking about, just the things that have been taking place. Truly, and if I ever told you that history repeats itself, I truly mean what I say when I say that. And we think back, hundreds of years ago, there was a shooting with the presidency as well too. So we'll go ahead and backtrack here. I believe it was 1912. Yeah, they attempted in 1912, October 14th. Today is July, and it was what, July 15th or 14th as well. So a little bit over it. What's up, brother? A what? Yeah. All right. 1 second, family. Okay. So on October 14th of 1912 is when President Theodore Roosevelt was campaigning for presidency in Milwaukee, Tennessee, and he ended up, getting shot at, right? So this was what, 100 years ago, and 100 years later, Trump, while running on his campaign, it's really him against Biden. Every other party has just about dropped out, and so it's Republican versus a Democrat. Not even multiple parties within each one of these bigger parties, only these two individuals really going up head to toe against one another. And yesterday comes to find, right, and we got Biden with COVID, right? So it looks like, in the front of the, run is definitely Trump coming back to take over office. So I'm going to go over a couple things here in terms of credit, that we should be expecting to see. So let's go ahead and hop right into it. We'll hop into the markets a little bit as well. So I'm going to show you guys some of the markets, what the markets have done ever since the shooting. So we'll go ahead and dive into this really soon. I'm going to go inside really quick, and I'll be right back out. CFPB database moves. All right, family. I'll be right back. Give me a second. Let's go ahead and continue to drop what cities you guys are tuning in from. Peace and love, family. I see, somebody tuning in right now. What city are you guys tuning in from? We're going on tour this year, so tour is coming. So make sure y'all are ready for tour. We are going on tour. The dates and stuff and the locations are all listed in my community channel. Y'all can check that out on the YouTube. So go ahead and check that out. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go inside real quick, and I'll be right back out, family. All right, family. So let's go ahead and take you guys over here, right? So I'm gonna take you guys here to the markets real quick. So let's look at NASDAQ. Let's look at the Dow Jones. Let's look at the top stocks, that have been taking place. So if we look at it in the shooting, and if Trump gets back in office, what's going to take place, right? Do we see a bullet? Do we see a bear? Is the economy doing better? Is the economy doing worse? How do we see it, with Trump getting in office? We see it, right now. He's clearly already won. It's really not even a race. It's not, even a competition at all. We're very aware that he won if you are any bit of aware. All right, so we did see though that it drove price up. Well, let's see. All right, I love you. I love you, bro. Let me show y'all this. Um, well, he got shot on the 15th, huh? Or the 14th. See, he got shot on the 14th. The markets were closed. The market shot up, and then so that's what it did. It spiked up when he got shot, and then it really just consolidated, and then it closed as a doji candle on the daily time frame. All right, so I'm looking at NAS right now. Let me go ahead and pull up U30. I'm sure really the same type of movement, right? Shoot up, really not moving too much. Or U30's actually been buying. US 30's been strictly buying, so I wouldn't be opposed. And that's the top 30 companies in America, and then we got NASDAQ top 100 stock companies. All right, so I've been day trading now since 2019. That's what's really got me and led me into credit, the finances, the finance side of things, understanding that the truth about our credit, the truth about lending, right? That's why we hop into truth in lending. The proper use of one's credit, right? So yeah, that definitely did on NAS create a doji. So we did shoot up. It did drive price up. There wasn't enough, moving power and buying power to keep it buying. So we did end up the next day, the following day, I believe Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. The previous all week, we've just been, selling really. So all this week. So the 15th doji Monday, 16th Tuesday, another doji looking to sell off though. Yesterday we sold off big time, got that bearish push. And then today, I see a continuation of this bearish push, probably wiping out these lows here at 19,500, 19,500. So I'd love to see her get below there. But above all else, we've been buying for some time with NASDAQ. We've been buying for some time with US 30. So I definitely do see, a retracement. But all in all, with Trump back in office, before that, bullish trend, which I would love to see, with him back in office, as we all seen as well too back in 2020. Stop. Even when we seen back in, with the recession, right? We got a great before the recession, which I see this happening definitely before his election, right? Price of Bitcoin shot down to like $3,000, right? The price of the stocks were at, lows that we hadn't seen probably since then. So I would love to see price definitely up, and then where Trump's going to do his thing on the business side of things and help drive back up, these stocks in the economy. But I would love to see once again before any of that does take place, it definitely, selling off before buying back up. But that just leads me once again into truth in lending. If you guys are not familiar with truth in lending, this simply goes to people and these corporations simply not being truthful while lending and making it seem and misusing your guys' credit, right? And Congress lets us know that the economic stabilization, right? The stability of the economy would be enhanced, and the competition for the economy would be strengthened, right? So I want you guys to understand, family. This sun is sunning. Okay, so what's been taking place right now, and this is definitely, um, all right, this is definitely something that's going to be, more, out there. I'm gonna make some videos on this today, but the CFPB exams finds loan servicing failures, illegal debt collection practices, and issues with medical payment products. All right, so I want you guys to understand that medical payment products, nothing medical should be on one's consumer report. If we come through out here and read it, failure in student and auto loan service. So not just auto loans, but student loans as well too, right? We got a lot of deception and harassment by debt collectors, right? These are all things that are very evident, and these are things that the CFPB went out and found, and for that they're filing a lawsuit. So the CFPB on July 2nd, exams find loan servicing failures, illegal debt collection practices, and issues with medical payment products. And then we get to talking more about auto loans, right? And repossessions, right? So repossessions is something that should be huge, that you guys should be tackling right now and definitely taking advantage of. Oh, it's not. All right, let me make sure y'all can hear and see me good. All right, let's move. I think it's too hot. I think it's way too hot. Yeah, it's definitely way too hot. Maayong gabi. Hello. Let's see. Maybe I could edit the video. We'll go live again. I'm gonna create a whole new video. I'm gonna go live on my phone.